Hello happy people, this is your host CryptoPafi and welcome to our today's show. Did you know that blockchain fundraising has been the catalyst to the most innovative technology in the crypto space in the last few years? The blockchain industry has played a big role in creating opportunities in places where there were none before, thereby making full use of talent and making it possible to build technology that we previously thought was impossible. In this video, we are going to look at Finminity, the most rewarding and flexible token sale platform for startups and SMEs. Be sure to watch till the end of the video and learn how this blockchain is making fundraise affordable for those mentioned companies through decentralized finance and blockchain, and hence solving the fundraising problems of entrepreneurs in the crypto system. Also, before we jump into it, please note that the content of this video is meant for education and entertainment purposes only and is not to be used as financial advice. Finminity is an innovative Polkadot-driven cross-chain investor services platform that is flexible, rewarding, transparent, and secure. Their main vision is to make fundraising easy for startups with comprehensive investor engagement through DeFi-driven ETH and BSC platforms with inbuilt safety protocols like value locks, DAO, and milestone-based fund release. On their website, they highlight the pillars of the Finminity project that enhance their operation and help them achieve their vision. FMT token, where holders get early supporter slot and a preferred price for all token sales in the future. With FMT tokens staked, you can invest in all the token sales in Finminity as a preferred investor before it is open to public sale and therefore get access to higher ROIs. Yield farming integrated in business model. This is where the amount you have invested is not given to the company right away. It is kept in the escrow by custodian contract and you get interest on that amount based on your staked tokens. Government's rewards for token holders who have staked their tokens. As company put resolutions for voting, for example, payment milestones or decisions, FMT token holders can contribute to the governance and vote using Finminity DAO. Also, they will get rewards based on this voting. Finally, there is integrated liquidity pairs in Uniswap, providing ongoing token demand and appreciation. Here, every company doing token sale has to set aside a fixed liquidity of Finminity tokens pairs when listing on exchange, thereby ensuring a constant demand of their token. The project explains its purpose and why it is unique in the Why Finminity section. They explain the role of combining crowdfunding and DeFi-based investment services, which they believe are made for each other. With Finminity token-driven ecosystem, their platform helps you raise funding in a decentralized manner from a community of investors. It is enabled by DeFi token engine, which creates ERC20 or ERC1404 tokens based on company needs. It also has a decentralized investor service platform with inbuilt staking rewards powered by Finminity DAO for permissioned community, and of course investor voting for resolution and other statutory obligations. Additionally, they highlight key project features that enhance their operability, such as DeFi token engine that tokenize your investments embedded with the requisite regulatory compliance, integrated fundraising platform in Europe and UAE for primary and secondary sales of tokens. Here, basically you can raise funds without any headache. Manage custodian or SPV structure, escrow smart contracts for milestone-based fund release, plus DeFi liquidity locks, and those ensuring no rug pull is going to happen. Blockchain token register and Finminity DAO power community voting for company resolution. And the last but not the least, earn staking rewards for liquidity and governance to community powered by Finminity tokens. The next important part of the project is how it works, and we see this in a section dedicated to explaining the project mechanics. In general, the process is meant to help you raise funding and afterwards provide you with an investor service platform that is built for compliance, decent returns, and investor safety. The function of the Finminity DeFi platform include the following: due diligence, KYC, raising of funds, tokenization, investor services, and of course third-party integration. The Finminity team also highlights that their aim is to be the pioneer of DeFi applied to tokenized fundraising. They explain more about this, saying that in the world of decentralized finance, we are the bridge builder of real-world capital market needs of startups and SMEs, and how that can be solved through blockchain-based decentralized services. We focus on the decentralized technology to solve the problem, rather focusing on crypto-based swap and other DeFi buzzwords and paradigms. Real-world DeFi having a hybrid model of utility and security tokens. That's exactly what we are. You could read more about this, but to summarize their main advantages, they are convenient, fraud-resistant, trust-based, licensed, instant, and of course, they have very low fees, almost zero. The project maps its architecture, showing how Finminity platform is aligned with DeFi layers and what are the functions that each layer brings into the overall ecosystem. We have the DeFi token engine, which allows companies to do asset token mapping, onboarding the company on blockchain, ERC20 or 1404 standard token creation, and token allocation to investors. This token engine also does the KYC check of the company before it is onboarded. Then we have the regulatory compliant fundraise through token. So the companies who tokenize on Finminity can raise funds in a regulatory compliant manner, that is STO license for Middle East, and by selling their tokens through a watertight KYC AML process. Investors can use the marketplace to sell these tokens to get liquidity. DeFi investor services powered by Finminity DAO through a DeFi-aligned investor services module, community investor resolution management and voting, milestone-based escrow and payments, reward distribution, and partial return of contribution on company failures. All of these are done on Ethereum-based DeFi model. Then we have the oracles for third-party integration. With Ethereum oracles and API integration with Finminity to broker, dealers, fund houses, lending service providers, the token can be packaged as investment products bearing interest and sold to external investors. Even investors can get loans against these tokens. Just in case you need to see with your eyes how the platform works, from asset tokenization to investor voting management, the project has a demo video that takes you through each step. This is very helpful, especially for companies. And companies are not the only entities that this project is meant to take care of. In fact, their customers are broadly split into 6 different categories. One is companies that would like to raise funds against tokens. Then we have the investors who are stuck with tokens and would like to sell their tokens for liquidity. Then we have the crowdfunding operators who would like to use tokens to provide differentiation from traditional crowdfunding platforms. After that comes the venture capital and angel investors who use the platform to buy portfolio company token and privately transfer when required. Then we have the traditional investment banks, which provide buy and sell services of companies through the platform with clear commission structure. And the last but not the least, legal and statutory service providers, such as chartered accountants and company secretary, who needs to provide valuation, dividend distribution, and community or investor voting services for compliance. As we mentioned at the beginning of this video, these are parties categorized as entrepreneurs, and Finminity seeks to step up their fundraising opportunities and enable them to use their talent for the growth of the cryptocurrency space. Hey guys, are you finding this video useful so far? If yes, please hit that like button, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you will be notified about our newest videos. And just in case you are new here, our channel is your home of all amazing facts and latest developments in the world of cryptocurrencies. Another customer-related fact about Finminity is that there are customers already using their platform. This shows that Finminity is trusted and indeed live as they mentioned. The platform leverages the ETH and BSC blockchains to allow confidential, secure, streamlined, efficient, and reliable transactions. If there are any newbies between the people that are watching this video, ETH comes from Ethereum and BSC comes from Binance Smart Chain. Both of them, they are blockchains that allow smart contracts to be built on them. All these features that we have showed enable the SMEs to close fundraising in weeks or even days instead of the usual 8 to 12 months that we see in other parts, and also to comply with all regulatory checks. There is a case study of a regulated crowdfunding operator published on their website. This operator uses Finminity for tokenizing all its companies that come into the platform for fundraise. It is more proof of their working principle and also illustrates how they operate. Feel free to check it out and see with your own eyes. Then we see their progress so far. Taking a look at their roadmap that starts from Q2 of 2019 to Q2 of 2021. There are various decent achievements in this period, and there is no doubt that they will achieve the 3 milestones set for the second of 2021, which are issuance of 2 more tokens in their platform interest yield accrued for delivery to our token holders, and the participation in governance by FMT token holders. The project also understands the importance of keeping its various users and potential stakeholders updated and has plenty of channels that you can use to access the latest information, including Telegram, Medium, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. There is also an FAQ section for all your questions and will help you that you can get to understand the project better. The next critical piece is the Finminity DeFi tokens, identified by FMT, which will be used within the platform for the following use cases. 1. Companies that will use FMT tokens for fees for onboarding, token minting and liquidity per creation, resolution creation and posting them to vote through Finminity DAO, and reward incentive and liquidity yield distribution. Second, the investors that will use the FMT tokens to get preferred early access for all token sales in the platform, to vote in the resolution, to stake and get rewarded for that, and to pay the transactions fees in the P2P marketplace. The third category is custodians that will use FMT tokens to pass interest yield to token holders based on the amount held in escrow as well as the amount of tokens staked. And fourth is third parties and partners that will use FMT tokens to provide Oracle data service for pricing of the tokens, especially security tokens in the P2P marketplace. And then, of course, they will be able, the third parties and the partners, they will be able to create token funds and derivatives. As we are near the end, the website has a series of articles on various subjects related to the project, such as why they are reliable and trustworthy, marketplace support, the license and regulators, the project team, technology system, and many more. We encourage you to read all these articles because they provide with a very innovative and informational support for your crypto knowledge and your knowledge about this project. Their team is public and all of them have a lot of experience, which dispels any doubts as to whether the project will be a success. Last but not least, let's take a look at the investors in the project. With the recent announcements of the successful completion of FMT token private sale, supported by industry heavyweights, a total of 1.30 million was reported to be fully subscribed during the funding round. From X21 Digital, GBV Capital, Magnus Capital, all the way to Momentum 6 and VYSION Capital, all these investors are really big private and pre-sale investors, and the fact that they are on board is a sign of the project's potential. It will be interesting to see how the project performs, taking in account the super low market cap. If you are willing to participate on the project, then look out for the dual IDO on Zendit, hosted by Mantra DAO on 7th of April, as well as the IDO on Zidu, which will be hosted by ZeroSwap on the same date. That's all we had for today, and I hope you enjoy it. Please be sure to like the video if you get value from it, and make sure you subscribe and click the bell button so you never miss any video like this one ever in your life. Until next time, bye bye!